Hello, YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. And today I would like to talk to you about the Assassin's Creed game series. And this year we'll see not one, but two Assassin's Creed games being released. The first one I think is in October this year, and it's called Assassin's Creed Unity, and that will be released on current gen consoles and PC. So that will be PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, of course. And in November this year, we'll also see Assassin's Creed Rogue being released on last gen consoles, so PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, but not the PC, not yet. Now, this makes me very happy because I'm a great fan of the series, but I'm also a little bit concerned, and I'll explain why. First of all, two games in 1 year in one of the biggest game franchises that exist. It's unprecedented. I don't think it's done before, but maybe if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But this is a major event. And I just hope that Ubisoft is able to pull this off, because Ubisoft has a lot to live up to. I mean, Assassin's Creed is known for its open world, semi-open world gameplay with lots of stuff you can do in these games. So I'm just hoping that both games will deliver the goods, right? And also, is there enough time left this year, because they're going to be released this year, enough time for some decent quality control? I mean, if you look at Assassin's Creed 3, there were lots of bugs and glitches. Now they're going to release two games, so hopefully Ubisoft is up to that, up to it, right? Now, another thing that I was thinking about is that what about the resources they're going to use? I mean, they're currently working on Unity as well as Rogue, I think. But are they going to focus on Unity because it's going to be released on the current gen? So they want to make the game look as good as it can. And is Rogue just an afterthought, a mere afterthought, like a way to make some extra cash on a huge market that still is the PlayStation 3, right? So I don't hope so. I hope that both games again will offer a massive experience. Now, if you look at both games, what we know now from looking at the trailers and stuff, Unity will offer a new protagonist who will rise in the ranks of the Assassin's Guild and stuff, and it's going to take place in Paris. So I think that's really promising. You know, Paris is a great city, but on the other hand, Ubisoft and their characters for their games are sort of a hit and miss, right? Um, I didn't like Altair of the first game. He was sort of redeemed in, I think, Assassin's Creed Revelations, but I didn't really like him that much. I did like Ezio, but I didn't like Connor in Assassin's Creed 3. So I'm just hoping that Ubisoft now is able to create an amazing character that you actually care about, who has sort of an actual story, and you actually feel with the character, right? Now, on the other hand, we have Assassin's Creed Rogue. Now, judging from the new trailer that was released, it features a somewhat generic-looking character, unfortunately. But again, this is only from looking at the trailer, and it doesn't seem to be looking very well. You can't really tell, right? I shouldn't really say that he's a generic looking character, because you don't really know. But that game seems to offer more of a personal story of a character who is not part anymore of the Assassin's Guild, and as it's said in the trailer, that he is following his own creed, and he is also killing other assassins, right? So that's really explosive stuff. So that makes you wonder why Ubisoft opted to take this storyline and use it for the PlayStation 3 and not use it for the PlayStation 4, right? Because I think Rogue at this point seems to offer the more interesting story. Um, what else? Well, if you're going to release 2 consecutive games, right? Both games will be compared with one another, right? So the question is, are these individual games going to be judged on their own merits? Could also be that Rogue actually is going to be released on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, but only in a year's time, like in 2015, like with The Last of Us. There could be, and I think there will be, a release of Rogue, a remastered version, Game of the Year edition with some updated graphics. So if you are considering buying a PlayStation 4, because I don't own a PlayStation 4 yet, but I'm considering it, you might want to wait till next year before buying Rogue, because it will bound to be released, I think, in 2015 as well. So these are my thoughts on both games, and yeah, so let me know what you think. What what are your thoughts, right? What do you think of the trailer? What do you think of these 2 games? Can Ubisoft deliver on this promise? We'll see. And hope you liked the video. Rate, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and see you next time.